Today I'm going to be opening and weighing an English Ascended Heroes ETB versus a Spanish Ascended Heroes ETB, and we're going to see if there is anything different or similar between the two language sets. And in the end, I'm going to reveal what these weird symbols are on my tags, which I promise does have a purpose to them. So let's get to the ripping. So here we are, Spanish versus English. The Spanish ETB is 689.5 grams and the English ETB is 693 grams. And just because the English is a little bit heavier, it does not mean it has the heavier packs. In fact, the packs in the Spanish set are generally much heavier than the English ones. So far, none of the Spanish ones ever reached 22.50. So this is the Spanish one, pretty much the same as the English. Of course, everything is in Spanish, including N's Zekrom. It is Zekrom the N. So here are the Spanish ones. They look exactly like the English ones. Of course, the translation is different. Also, the weights are pretty different. The lightest is 22.65. Does not even touch the 0.5s. And the heaviest is 0.85. Kind of crazy. We're going to do the English ones first, starting with 22.50. And I haven't really found anything incredible in Ascended Heroes, and I'm hoping having a Spanish set will change that. I don't know, maybe the English one will give me something. I would be okay with that. Pokeball. And nothing there. Next one, 22.50. Another 22.50. Drippy Chikorita, Darmanitan. Nothing there. Next one is 22.50. I'm really eager to open the Spanish ETB versus the English, because the English has not really produced anything particularly great. 22.53. Not like the Spanish would do me any favors necessarily. It owes me nothing. But I'm really hoping to find an SIR of some kind. Or even more IRs. This is terrible. 22.58. Nice! I should have gone a little slower, but yeah, Tangela! Erica's Tangela. This is very pretty. I did not realize how enormous Tangela really is. Or, you know, maybe Erica like shrunk herself or something. To be honest, Tangela looks a little creepy. Like if this is what I see if I'm walking down the street, I would definitely head home. This is why my mommy tells me don't talk to strangers. Well, the next one is 22.64. We have something else. I think I know what this is. Just kidding. Never mind. It's something different. Charon. At first I thought it was an SIR because I'm like, oh, 2 stars. But then I didn't realize, oh, it was just silver. Okay, 22.69. I hope there are still more things for an ETB. Typically, there'd be... that is the hollow energy. There would be how many hits? Something like 4 or 5? No, 4? I think 4. About is standard. 22.69. Maybe we found 2. Definitely don't count hollow energies as a hit. Terrapagos. We already got you. Parapagos. Okay, final one. 22.72. This is final for English. Then we get to do the Spanish one. Spiritomb, Mimikyu, Noibat, and well, Togedemaru. Okay. ETBs are definitely not my favorite box to open. I would prefer to open like special boxes, special collections, that kind of thing. But because there is a Spanish ETB, I wanted to get the ETB. So let's do the Spanish ETB. I'm excited for this one. Okay, 22.65. Yeah. Ascenso Heroico. I'm gonna have to bring out my Google Translate. I know I am ruining the pronunciation, so I apologize. Hey, cool. Okay, green for English. This dark blue, or I don't know, heather blue. Energia Basica. Not doing a good job. I'm not doing a good job. 22.65 again. La Fable, Mightyena, I think. Oh, Pocochos Amigochos. That is a mouthful to say. I don't know if code cards in Spanish are useful to you guys, but I'll show them anyways. 22.66. What are we going to find? Okay, in general, well, this is long. Is it supposed to be Iris's spirit or something? Something like that? I forget. Oh, nice! Carbink in Spanish is thankfully Carbink. The attacks, however, not. Wait. Hop is Paul. Trevenant de Paul. Paul? Okay, does Hop look like a Paul? Or does Paul look like a Hop? Which name fits? You guys put it in the comments. I totally forgot that sometimes they change names internationally, or at least in another language. Carbink. Carbink looks cute. This is cool. This is my first Spanish pull. It's actually not my first Spanish card, like Spanish hit. It's nice. It's pretty. Gives me, you know, something else to put in the collection. Well, next one, 22.68. Oh gosh, I don't know how to pronounce that. This looks like a wrench, and I would rather say wrench than whatever this is up here. Psyduck is Psyduck. Thank goodness. Oh, jeez. I don't know how I can stand long names, or how anyone can stand those long names. That's crazy. Then again, I'm sure Spanish speakers that are fluent, they can say it smooth as butter. 22.69. I am not like that. I still stumble in my pretty much largely native language, English. Oh, Terrapagos in Spanish. Yeah. Okay. Here we are. English, Spanish. Terrapagos is Terrapagos. They're all pretty much the same, except for all the descriptions. Golpe unisono. Unified beatdown. I'm just so used to English. 22.72. Togepi, Spiritomb de Cynthia. Oh, wow, okay. It's a very long name there. Oh, Mega Meganian, something different. Why did the Spanish one give me, like, the really neat new cards? Well, I mean, okay, English ones did give me new ones too, to be fair. Meganium looks like... At first I thought he looked kind of like salad. And I realized, no, he looks like a caterpillar in a flower. Don't know if this is the most flattering picture for him. Next one is 22.72 again. Oh, it's Chikorita. Chikorita can become Mega Meganium. Walkie Talkie for Team Rocket. I'm not gonna pronounce the rest of that. Pincurchin, we've gotten him before, but of course, it's Pincurchin belonging to Paul. Paul. Yeah, I don't know if I can get used to that. Hop being Paul. Okay, well, so far, they are tied in terms of number of hits. They give me 4, 22.75. The English one has given me a full art. and 2 bases, 1 IR. Spanish has given me, what, 1 IR and 3 bases so far. It's 22.85. This is the last one. Ultra Bola. That's not too bad of a name. I think that's what I would call Ultra Ball. Nothing there, just that. So I guess in that sense, the English one won because it gave me a full art. Here's the Spanish. 1, 2, 3 plus Carbink. Here is the English. What's up with Terrapagos? Getting Terrapagos one after another. Charon, who I thought was an SIR, and I was like, oh no. And then Erica's Tangla, pretty cool. I'd say English wins by just a teensy bit. So yeah, most of the hits were in the heavier packs of each respective set and language, but the heavier ones were all bases. Here, the heaviest were bases. Then we had a Charon full art at a 0.64. The IRs were in the lighter half, you could say. Carbink at 22.66 here. Erica's Tangela at 0.58. So yeah, kind of generally the same in terms of a trend in hits and weights. But again, the heavier ones seem to have bases. And onto these symbols that I had put on the English packs. So before I had begun opening these, I actually used a metal detector metal detector I used for the Astral Radiance video to see if I could scan each pack, because I saw a YouTube short of somebody being able to detect the hits in Ascended Heroes, and I thought, okay, well, let me see. I have the same device, so I'll try it out. And I didn't actually prime it, I just adjusted it to the point where it would just ignore certain ones and then just detect other ones. Basically, that really fine line between distinguishing one and then not distinguishing another. The ones marked with X's did not beep at all, whether I scanned it in the front of the pack or behind. The ones with the dots beeped a little bit. It was an inconsistent beep. It wasn't like a beep like that, like a constant tone. It was a beep and then a beep, 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 so on and so forth. Don't want to sound like a car, but that's what it sounded like. And the ones that had a dot and I said not front means that I was able to get it to beep when I scanned it in the back, but it did not beep when I scanned it in the front. I didn't know if that was significant or not, but I wanted to mark it. And there were 2 packs like that, this one and then this one. And then there were 2 packs that beeped very strongly. It was both the 0.69s. I did the same thing with the Spanish packs, and actually I was only able to get, with the same setting that I used for the English one, I was only able to get 2 packs to beep. This one 0.69 and then 0.85, and that was it. And that was in the back and the front. It just beeped consistently, and everything else didn't even beep once. For whatever reason, the Spanish packs or the Spanish cards weren't particularly sensitive or as sensitive as these English ones. And what did I find? Well, the ones with these strong marks, the strong beeps, all of them were these cards, the hollow energies. So most likely they beeped both in the front and the back because of these guys. And the ones that beeped a little bit, well, we found nothing. We found a full art here, and that was it. And because there were still a lot of misses than hits, I'm pretty sure that we could not really detect Charon full art here. And then the ones that were complete misses had hits. Erica's Tangelo could not be detected, apparently. And Toga Damaru base could not be detected either. And then the Spanish ones, of course, all the ones that did not beep at all were all the hits. And so probably, I think, you can't really scan or metal detect Ascended Heroes. I can keep trying and actually try priming it properly, but I really don't think it would work. But that brings us back to the weights. The weights do tell us a little bit. It definitely tells us a little bit more than metal detecting does, where the bases tend to be found in the heavier packs, and then the IRs tend to be found in the lighter packs. I don't know where the SIRs are. Sorry, haven't found those yet. But what did you guys think of opening a Spanish one versus an English? I also wanted to try the Spanish ones because they were generally cheaper. So if you want just to open and rip Pokemon cards, go look for Spanish ones. They're not too bad. Definitely in comparison to English. English is horrible. Way overpriced, way over MSRP. Anyhow, that was fun. Thank you all for watching, and see you in the next one.